a spell. I need to know so I can put it all in here.
Alright, so everybody, welcome to the first official D&D session, I suppose, technically. The first official D&D session. We have
First
Cody.
one that hopefully won't be.
No, no, I'm cutting this one into fucking hours. This is, I'm done with this shit. We have Cody over there. This is gonna look kind of weird to you guys because I'm down here and you guys are like up there, on vice versa on each other's screens. We have Cody, we have Devin, we have Laberge, we have Zach, and we have Broc, and Lang be here somewhere, but Lang's no longer here, or not here right now because he is in Thailand. I believe.
Correct.
When's he coming back? Isn't it be like the 15th?
16th.
Okay.
16th he'll be back, but he won't actually probably be able to play D&D until like after the 20th sometime.
Okay.
So.
Okay. Anyways, so Laberge, we can once again start us off. As soon as you get done stuffing your face.
You fat sack of shit. Sorry, that was rude.
Isn't completely justified.
Absolutely uncalled for.
Are you kidding?
All
It's
right.
totally called for.
Broc wants an animal companion.
Aminal.
Yeah.
Broc, you go out into the plains and begin speaking to the animal world.
Give him a weasel.
Or a frog.
Can I roll for it? I think that'd make it fun.
I know. I gotta figure out what hell you can get, so you gotta give me a minute.
Give him a giant weasel.
If I could have a
hamster.
giant poisonous snake or a giant badger.
You actually can have a giant badger.
You actually can have a giant badger.
Honey badger don't give a fuck, dude.
Just because you asked for a giant badger, I'm gonna give you a giant badger.
Oh yeah.
Represent Wisconsin, man. Gotta rep.
Yeah, that's totally within your possibilities. Badger stats incoming.
I was gonna say, you better not kill this one. This is our state animal, motherfucker.
Dude, these things are nice. They can burrow, multi-attack, +3 to. Wow.
Well, hopefully yours will burrow away from you when you demand it to jump into a fire.
Yeah.
Didn't the last one try and run away?
No, the last one was the fucking blizzard that broke its tooth.
Yeah,
And he
he
told-
ordered
and
it
he-
into the fire.
Yeah, he'd like get in the fucking fire, you're useless to me, and he's just like, I don't wanna, and he's like, do it or I'll fucking kill you myself. And the lizard jumped into the fucking fire.
That's right.
That's what I thought, because they tried to run away, and he was like, I ain't having that shit.
I'm a beast master. All right, master. I do what I want.
Your badger's got 10 HP.
Oof.
Gonna get fucked accidentally by fire or light ice. I make no guarantees.
All right, party. Your I was just gonna just drop this because I know you guys just started now rolling in the monies and stuff. Nobody brought up the idea of I want to look for magic shit, but you guys are peddling magic items and stuff is on your agenda. You're in a pretty big city. This is bigger than Gudrun. It's totally within reason if someone goes looking. Additionally, to go where you guys are wanting to go, you're going to pass through the capital. If you would rather wait.
Maybe get better prices at the Capitol.
No, I don't know about that.
Well,
Better
now that I have a ton of
selections.
money,
It's hard to say.
I'd like to upgrade my armor, but I think we've sat around this town long enough.
What
so
the
I'd say
fuck
we can
are
give
you
him a big
wearing for armor?
Splint mail.
Oh yeah, you could totally get better.
Yep.
That'd be so fucking heavy.
Dude, I can carry the entire party on my back.
That's
and
true.
The horse if I wanted to.
I know.
He can
that
show
would
Gaul
still
it.
be friggin' heavy.
Puns intended.
He can be our Bob, dude, our beast of burden, so to speak.
Yep.
That being said, I think it's hilarious that your character can just do essentially what Cho'Gall can do in fucking Heroes, and that's just pick up his mount and run.
I could.
Good,
A mount's just silly for me because mounts go at the same speed as me anyway. So.
Yeah, dude, you can. There's still totally plate above you. That's
Yep.
the only thing that's above you, though, right?
Yeah, it's just plate and
So you find some
magical plate.
stuff, yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, I'd say do it. 22 AC is gonna be broken as fuck to get through.
Well, here's the thing. I'm a half giant, so I'd have to have it custom
I know.
made at the armorer, which
Oh, I
would
know.
take a couple days.
Oh,
and
that's
we've
fair.
Already been sitting
That's
around
fair.
here for forever. So.
That and I just like
Couple
the.
days, my dick, man.
Yeah, it would be a while, alright?
We'll wait till we get to the capital then. Yeah, no, because I'm just gonna kind of laugh at this, because just the standard plate mill, at least in the player's manual, is 1,500 gold. So I can only imagine how plate's gonna cost for a fucking 9 foot tall goddamn giant. It's fucking.
I'm gonna get reamed on the prices.
Oh yeah.
How long it would take, man? There's a table in here for that, and trust me, like even just make like some normal plate mail. It's like, no, roll 1d4 weeks, and it's like, oh.
We're staying there. That's like something after the adventure is partially over, and we're taking a respite. That you're like, you
Yeah.
go to every blacksmith in town. Hey, make me a chest piece. Hey, make me some legs.
Yeah, just like literally gather them all up, and I would be like, I will pay you a collective total of like 3,000 gold, and then an additional like 100 gold commission on top of all of that to each individual person who's working on this project. Be like get all the blacksmiths in town to be like, you guys work on this armor.
It'd be worth it though.
It'd be worth it,
Half giant plate armor. Come on, now.
You're unstoppable.
dude. You're damn near impossible to hit now.
I love it.
It's funny though because you seem to get hit the
Times are
most.
changing, boys. Things are getting stronger.
I don't like to gloat
Y'all
because
just-
eventually
Y'all
it's
just
just
fucking leveled. I get to just pretty much just choose whatever number I want now and see what happens. 'Cause I gotta learn.
I was gonna say, yeah,
Gotta
you-
experiments.
If you look at that table, like whatever the set, so if like something has a challenge rating of 7, because there are 6 of us, that automatically is going to bring that down. We'll have an easier time compared to a normal party of say 4 people.
I know.
So you have to scale that up.
I know. And then I do that, and then I kill you all, and you're like, oh god, he's trying to kill us all.
It's not the first time the entire party has died.
Devin's campaign.
Fucking Nate.
You can't blame him solely.
I was trying to be noble.
Poor dungeon design is what we'll go with on that one.
Which goes back to fucking you.
Yeah, that was I will take the blame for that. That is fine. That was my first role at like making a fucking dungeon. Just
Yo,
happened to kill you all.
fuck.
It's a learning curve. What can I say?
Your learning curve is useless.
Some of us start out way too high. Some of us start out pretty low.
I wasn't there for it. And all I heard is horror stories. So
I liked my character too. That was a sad.
I did.
Me too.
wow, Devin, just
Well,
the
it's
crush.
Really awesome. They all had some really fucking awesome characters.
If it makes you feel any better, if I didn't drop out due to convenience's sake, my character would probably still be alive.
True, but he would also be trapped in a dungeon he
Forever.
can't get out
Yeah.
of forever.
He would essentially be in limbo.
Until he starved to death.
He
Can't starve to death. I would have been an inkling.
He would basically just be like, fuck this place, I'm going back to the shadow realm.
Any rate, so Laberge is looking up at a table. So we decided to go after Zelenoria, correct?
Yes.
Because there's loose ends there, and we don't want a Dragon Lord coming back.
It seems that at least 2 of the people in the party have a want to go there. Cody, because he knew Zelenoria. I imagine the whole party does, but that was specifically his reason, he said. And then your character...
Wants to murder the shit out of him because he killed my wife and
Because
kids.
of what his background.
Yeah, he fucking killed the shit out of my family to make an example, and my guy managed to escape and was essentially thrown into exile because of it. So yeah.
Hey. I'm kind of in exile too.
Hey, we're gonna bond.
Proclaimed.
We're gonna bond real
Exile.
fucking well.
Buddies.
Yep.
I wonder how a war-torn dwarf would go
Dwarves
with
aren't
it.
super
Dragonborn.
ecstatic about dragons
Yeah.
in any kind of background.
Well, there you
Oh,
go.
yeah.
There you go, dude. Zach, you and me are instant bros. Just
No,
be-
you're
Whether you
dragon
like it
born.
or not.
My character's
Fucking
fine with
friends.
dwarves. He just fucking hates other dragonborn and fucking elves. So,
Yeah, the elf hate's not out of you yet.
oh, by no means. Sorry, Ogletree.
Dude, I've been slowly working on my orc hate.
Oh, dude, I fucking like to my character.
You can bond in your hatred of the other races.
Yeah,
It's
maybe you
just
can
like
start a clan.
Great things have always come from that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was gonna
Start
say.
a clan.
Perhaps the Ku Klux.
That sounds like something a dwarf and a dragon would come up with.
Find
We shall call ourselves the
And
coup.
this is the beginning of the Ku Klux Klan. And it survives until modern day.
Yeah, I think the correct me if I'm wrong, Nate, but we kind of decided that my dude was like didn't like fucking hate like not like to the extent that Thorin hates fucking orcs, but like strongly fucking dislikes elves because back in the day like they were essentially food and now they're
Yeah.
actually people.
Yeah, basically. Well, elves in particular, kind of all sub races were food, but the elves rose up and they.
I would
so-
say the elves seemed like they would have been your biggest
Adversaries?
adversary
Yeah,
as
they
far
were.
as when
They
the
were.
rise up started because of their inherent magical bullshit.
Yeah. So sorry to Ogildeer, as a heads up,
It's
but
only half elf. That's the count.
that's
Yeah.
half food.
Have food people.
You are what you eat, and I refuse to eat elves because I don't want to be one. But yeah, so yeah, Zach and I are gonna bond hardcore over shit like that, and I'm gonna be very distrustful of Ogildeer. But yeah,
Getting back to the Ku Klux Klan.
yeah.
The leader is known as the Grand Wizard, so
I'm a sorcerer, so I'm
Oh
out.
shit!
Yeah.
Zelenoria can be the leader of the Ku
just thought
Klux
I'd link
Klan.
that.
Zelenoria can be the leader of the Ku Klux Klan because he is a lizard wizard actually. He's doing.
Master of the lizards. He's a wizard, master of the lizards.
Yep. Zelenoria is definitely.
That almost rhymes if you take out the S, but then it doesn't make sense. So,
He is a lizard wizard.
fuck it, I say.
But yeah.
Onward we go
On-
for justice, and or onward you guys go. I guess I'm not here yet.
Yeah. No, you're gone. Fucking useless.
The new me has not.
Landerbird, what did you say your AC is going to be with full plate?
22.
Because
It's just plus one more, yeah.
if I get attacked twice by one person in a turn, and then one of those turns they use a sword, my AC is going to be 25.
Because you're hard to hit, you little shit.
Isn't that,
He's
I
gonna
guess-
be like like the difference is you're gonna be dodging and parrying. He's gonna be fucking just a wall of flesh and steel. and stone. And stone, yes.
Stone, yeah.
Okay. We've done enough reminiscing, though. I say we get this shit underway.
Agreed.
How do you guys wish to head north?
On the road?
Can we see a map?
Yeah, a
No.
map would be lovely, Nate.
I know, working on it, and I worked really hard on one, and I made one, and it was great. And I was like,
Oh, here it comes.
Oh, God.
let me move it over here. Nope, it says, hey Nate, here's my ass, and you can suck it. And I'm like, oh, thanks.
Well, then.
Thank you for saying that, by the way, because I've been saying that a lot lately.
Yeah, he has.
Let's suck my ass.
Yeah.
Suck my ass. Yes.
Yeah.
It's been a
Alright,
Warframe
so
heavy
everybody
day.
look at the top left corner of the map. Roughly, here's what we're looking at.
I'm trying.
I don't see anything.
I know.
Alright.
Oh.
Oh.
Something to this effect.
It's a nice road.
It's not a road.
Is that...
It's a coastline.
That's a nice coastline.
That's a nice something. Nice line.
Ah, fucker, you jumped in my lap.
Very crudely drawn. You got rivers going like something like that. You guys are down here. Your first major stop would be here. The city of Vasthul, the capital of this everything. Now, the road goes up this way, and then over here, there is the wilds, which you guys would probably be fine. Otherwise, you could head up to here, city of Vile Terrace, and hitch a ship upriver.
I think that's a pretty good idea.
A boat?
A boat. You could hitch a ship upriver.
Is there gonna be a boat big enough for a big man here?
I say we just walk straight through the wilds.
Right there.
I vote that too. You know, likey. Water. I'm a dwarf for a reason.
Because you're short.
Yes.
A dwarf would be, a boat would be faster.
You still have to walk a long ways, though. It would be
Yeah, we really
faster.
don't have to walk that much
Yeah,
farther.
what kind of triangle is this? Let me pull out my math skills. See which one will be faster.
I'm pretty sure.
It looks
square
almost
plus
like an
B squared.
equilateral triangle, but you have to take into account the flow of the river and how well your riverboat is going to move upriver.
And how shitty of map Nate just drew. So
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
you-
definitely not to scale.
it would take you guys probably 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You probably save yourself a day by cutting across.
Personally,
We save time? Okay, well then yeah, we're definitely good to just run across,
Yeah.
right?
I guess, yeah.
I suppose fine.
All right.
Let me cut through the wilds.
So the party takes off. Broc is greeted by a honey badger, and he's like, and honey badger tells him, "I don't give a shit." And Broc's like, "I like you. Let's hang out."
Yeah.
So
Honey
Don't lose
Badger
your
has
teeth, honey badger.
Honey Badger has about 10 quivers on its back.
So, start off there with that. There, the commuting of the wilds. I'm pretty sure things are pretty chill up this way now. You guys have entered a pretty nice, your first day. The morning passes uneventfully there into the evening. Everything's all chill. On the second day, so you guys are like roughly here-ish. You guys hear like almost like a horse hoofs pounding kind of noise.
From behind or from ahead?
Well, kind of behind. You guys are like making camp here like midday, and so from the southeast.
Does this look like a well-traveled road?
No, you guys got your compass skills going here, and you were pointed in a direction. You've been going that direction.
Okay. I say continue to make camp, and
Till
one person, one thing on a horse isn't gonna kill all 5 of us.
no, I'm totally
Yeah.
fine with setting up camp.
Devin, you see this party. What do you do?
I continue my dash forward into whatever small clearing I assume they're in, bursting through the underbrush. And as I do so, you guys can see the visage of a giant elk. Not just any giant elk, but a albino giant elk.
Oh shit.
Yep.
Well, I lose my shit because I'm an animal master.
I notch my bow.
Well, no, it's a majestic animal. I might try and talk with it.
I nudge Cody.
His friend.
I nudge Lambert and I say, "Hey, look what arrived. Dinner.
Venison's good.
Venison's good."
As you are staring at it, you notice that it's looking at you, Cody, intently. Like it's glance at the other party members, but its focus seems to be on you.
It's chosen me to be eaten.
After a few seconds, it will kind of like slowly walk up to you, kind of sniffing the air and sniffing at you. And it will actually like just kind of nuzzle you and just like basically like attempting to smell you and see if you're real and just like that sort of behavior.
I hold my hand out. Yes, I'm real.
I am tangible.
At this gesture, the elk backs up a few steps, like rears up, and as it does so, it shrinks. Its shape is changing. It's shrinking to what looks
Druid.
more like a deer. And then as it finally is done, you can see that it's a humanoid figure wearing a deer pelt. Like it has actually has deer horns on it and everything. And it says, "I'm glad I finally found you. I thought the creatures of the forest had tricked me again."
I say that's a clever trick, and I am real. We are real. What business do you have on this path?
I take a look around at the party, and I was like, I was told by the woodland creatures of the forest about your deeds far to the south. I came here because the land is in. I came after because the land is in turmoil, and you seem to be on that same path, and I ask your assistance.
I look to the party.
What do you need help with, wood-dwelling friend?
What race is he?
You don't know.
I don't notice any
Shrouded in the
eels.
deer hide.
It is. Its skin, what little of it you can see, is copperish in hue, but is mostly covered as far right now in a deer pelt. At least the face area is pretty dark. You can't really see that. You would, considering your background and whatever knowledge you have of elves, you could conceivably know that it was a wood elf.
Suck it, Balanoff. Suck it hard. Another elf.
I'm going to speak at it, not to it, at it, in Elvish, and say, if you can convince them to help you, you'll have my aid, but not willingly.
Did that sound angry to me?
Yes.
It's hard to tell it with Elvish.
After all,
It's a flowery language, anyway. So at that point, I will look surprised at your direction, pull off the cowl, revealing myself as a wood elf, with brown hair, the color of tree bark, hazel eyes. It is feminine, and I'm only standing at about 5 feet.
You're
5
an
inches.
elf.
Yes.
Feminine is like
every elf ever.
Yeah, true enough.
So he went back to being a female.
He did. He did go back to being a female. And I guess at your response to that, I will respond as well in Elvish. That it's true. That I guess it is true. The rumors of the dragons returning. And I will ask you: Does this mean that the dragons have changed their ways? I guess is what it. Something to that effect, anyway.
No, they are still on a warpath, and it is my sworn duty to end their existence.
It is a shame that the rest of your kind hasn't seen the error in their ways. Then I will ask again. It's switching back to common about if they will aid the land. As it seems they already are, like you guys already. It seems you guys are already like helping out. The world is in chaos. I don't know the particulars, but I can feel it in the land. It stirs.
we're on an adventure for sure to look into this matter. So you're welcome to tag along as long as you don't slow the party down. I have no qualms. I look over at the Dragonborn and say, I don't.
I speak in Draconic and say this is a whole bunch of foolishness and like another elf into the party. And then say in Common... Well, actually, I'm just gonna growl and turn the other way. Just sneer, turn the other way. I don't like elves.
I'm just gonna mutter, I miss the old.
Cool. So I guess at this point I will turn to some of the other parties. Particularly, I will turn to Ogildir, and sort of like half bow and welcome him in Elvish, as a fellow member of the forest, recognizing kind of what he is and kind of feeling that natural energy coming from him.
And
Half bow because he's half elf.
Yeah.
Was and I here, look at this demon head I just decapitated from this dungeon we were in. These are the fun times that await you.
I will
Educated
look
citizen.
at it quizzically and just kind of like uh, attempt to like see if I can ask if I can't see it. Um, and examine the head and I don't know, kind of sniff it, feel it around, lick it, see what it is,
Chain demon head.
taste it, be disgusted. As soon as I lick it, be like, ah, kind of make some, and
Good
then
God,
throw
you
it
know
back
this
at you.
necklace more than I do.
Look at him like, why the fuck would you lick it?
Woodborne
head.
friend, how do you pronounce your name?
I am. I practice this, but I still have no idea if I'm pronouncing it right. It's Koea.
Goea. So it's your own fucking name.
I know, but Elvish is weird, and I have no idea how to say anything in Elvish. It is actually Elvish for Earth Whisper.
Well, yeah. Let me just Google how to say Earth Whisperer in Elvish.
Tried.
You didn't even.
I spent many an hour googling how to speak Elvish and trying to learn some phrases because I was gonna greet you guys really epically, but it
Fell flat on its
wasn't.
face.
It just did not click with me at all. Like,
Just
I don't
like an
understand
elf.
the language they had.
Just like an elf.
So that is and then as I say this, I bow to the rest of the group pretty deeply. I seem to be, I guess I've been basically pretty formal up to this point, and I'm going to next address the little dwarf friend and be like, here, we're pretty far away from where he originally resides, aren't we?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I guess I will ask to be like, we're far from your home, and you keep strange company. What business do you have here with these people?
Say Ogildeer?
No, to you.
No, I'm addressing you.
Oh, me. What business I have?
Yeah.
Yeah, I say to you, dwarf, you are far from your home, and you keep strange company. What business is there with you? I've heard of you. The woodland creatures have spoken of you, but not of why you're here with the tall one.
They give me purpose. I was wandering lost for years. I'm essentially exiled from my clan. I'm welcome back at any time, but both parties know it's not a good idea for me to be there. I've seen a lot more than any dwarf has ever seen that has lived to see it. So I am with these party members because they fulfill my need of clan and kinsmanship.
All right. I look slightly disgusted at the half orc, and then address Cody and be like,
Half orc isn't here. Remember?
Yep.
"Oh yeah, that's right. He's not here."
Lang has gone off to
All right.
get
So
some more
then,
money to pay his
I
debts.
guess
Which
I
is
then
funny
go back to
because
Lanbert, who I don't know your name, and say, I was told there were others of your party. What happened to the bald one and the lady with the shiny armor?
The lady with the shiny armor was very long ago, so I'm keen to know how you knew of that. But the bald one? Oh, that's right, the wizard. The wizard.
Oh, fair.
He wasn't bald. Lang was bald.
Oh, that's right, you were
Next
just
storm.
shaven.
No,
Yeah,
mine wasn't even
wax.
shaven, dude. Mine had normal. Well, it wasn't no facial hair, but he had fucking.
He had regular
I had
hair.
regular
Yeah.
long fucking hair.
That was also forever ago. He died.
we've seen a lot of death.
I will look down, say a few words in Sylvan, essentially for anyone who can understand, to the effect of that the world is slightly less for not having these people in it, especially on the trials ahead. And then I will say that I'm sorry for your loss. It will be a shame to have them to not have them here. Their strength may be needed.
I nod.
Stroke beard for 5 minutes. Nod. Well, so this is the night of the second day, right?
Mhm.
Okay. Well, if nobody's made a campfire yet, I'm going to make one via fire breath. Then
I guess
curl up
at
next to
that
it.
I will also say that I have forgotten to introduce myself. As you know, I've said before, my name is Koya. I am a druid of the Circle of the Moon. I have spent 200 circles of the sun on in these lands, hunting and learning, and I feel the land is in turmoil. So if you will have me, I will join your cause.
Knowing these lands so well, I guess you can guide us.
I continue to sit by the fire, ignoring the whole conversation.
That
We
is-
good?
We are good. That was the
nice.
introduction
Yeah.
there.
That was enjoyable. Let's
That was
sit back,
nice.
not do shit. All right, very well. Next morning, party rolls on. Still another chill day in the neighborhood.
As the day roll on, I guess I'll inquire as to at kind of each person that will listen and ask them, who they are, kind of what their story is, and get everyone's name. So,
I'll go first. Explain my name is Thorin. Yeah, just kind of explain. I won't go into detail about my work torture,
mm,
but I
Actually, for viewership's sake, let's actually do that. Just because that way we can get a recap of
I
everybody.
suppose.
Okay.
It's true. We haven't
good
had
idea.
any. We don't have backstories to any of these characters yet.
We'll get Lang whenever he gets
Yeah.
back.
well, I'll explain that I was tortured for many years in a war by orcs. I have a deep-founded hatred for them. I won't go into I won't just say I hate orcs, but I'll explain I was tortured, and it's very clear in my mannerisms that I find them disgusting, vile creatures. I traveled these lands with this party because I traveled by myself for a long time due to not being essentially kicked out of my clan. I couldn't handle the noise and the enclosure of everything with being trapped in a mountain. It drove me insane. So I left to wander, became a barbarian essentially, until I found these people. Or at least, well, Cody. I found Cody. None of the original cast is left. Me and Cody are the only originals.
I nod.
And there were others, but they've died or left us. Hi, Kitty.
Bigger and better
Welcome.
things.
Welcome to this party. You have great odds. I'm really excited to have you.
To be fair, none of Devin's characters have died.
This is true.
Well,
not a fish, not fatal. Well,
one was resurrected.
yeah, it hasn't been a lasting
true.
death.
Bullshit. That's
Hey,
The magic
Powers
of
were there,
GM
man.
Nate over here. Whoop,
man,
whoop.
powers are there, man. Bahamut for life, man.
and also, to be fair, Broc has never died either. His is
True
still
enough,
his
but
original character.
He was not an original member. He was not here for like the first 3 or 4 sessions.
Right.
He came in at a later date. So while he is one of the longer surviving members,
He's still the newbie.
yeah,
Still a newbie.
one of the party had already died by that point.
Yeah.
And shortly after, another party member left.
Well, technically, when he
Two of the
joined,
party had already by then.
two members of the party
Yeah.
had died.
So you guys already had some loss under your belt before he came along.
Stinky Kitty?
Well, speaking of Ogledeer, I am Woodborn as well, friend. I spent over 100 cycles of the sun in the woods, learning how to speak with animals, learning how to get them to do my bidding.
That reminds me, I should mention that I also carry what looks like a mini tree
Yeah,
with
for exhibition staff.
I was gonna say mini tree.
little thicker and longer in the wood category. Probably just as much of the leafy green.
I was gonna say, as long as we're met talking about tiny trees.
Sorry, you can.
I see you two are familiar with the animals of the jungle or the forest.
They are both friend and food.
What?
It is at this moment in time that I would.
The cannibal.
Don't touch my honey badger. Don't do it.
He doesn't give a shit.
I grin at that, and laugh and be like, I will not feast on your friend. There's a much bigger game in these woods.
I'm
If
gonna
you ever
kind of
want to go hunting, I'm your man.
I
I'm
may
gonna
take
kind
you
of pipe
on
up like, what the? I thought your kind didn't eat animal.
Lambus bread.
A misgiving of the circle of the land. I am from a different circle. We follow the moon and nature's way. We eat animals if we must to survive. Do not hunt them for sport.
The more you know, Star flies by.
I'm not gonna put that much effort into editing that, but
It looks like Oldir's done. So I stand up.
One sec.
I think mine's more
you sit
accurate
back
than
down.
yours.
This group happened upon a logging
Uh-huh.
company where I was befixed between adventures,
Huh?
and they needed some help killing some wolves. I'm not entirely sure how the little bald man died, but
Thought he was sneakier than he was.
yeah, he definitely did. And through that adventure, I learned that these people, well, since there's only one of them left,
Two.
this giant here,
Two.
Two of them. Thorin's
Two?
the original as well.
Yeah, I was original.
my bad.
OG.
These people are worthy companions, and just like my little honey badger, best not be messing with it.
Good to hear you speak such praise.
Finn,
Giant man.
At that,
Here's your cue.
I stand up. I give a big bow. I say, I am Lambert, the charismatic one of the group.
Clearly.
And then I sit back down.
I will nod and be like the creatures of the forest are not wrong in their assessment of you.
One moment, please. Heads up. Leave. At least not interrupt me. Okay. Tammy just came home. I had to tell her I was recording. I continue to stare into the fire and say that I do not know how much time has passed since my clan dominated the world, but my species essentially ruled the world with the actual dragon lords by our side, leading us. And I guess we never really talked about it, Nate. Did it just happen suddenly one day? The whole like imprisonment thing.
I guess I would know this.
Your character's over 1,000.
No, but being of the druids, we share the knowledge, and some of the elders are actually about that old.
Oh yeah.
would
So
pass that knowledge on. So I don't know everything you know because I wasn't alive then, and maybe some of the other guys weren't either.
yeah.
But I would know kind of what happened and how long.
Yeah.
So I guess
suddenly, I guess, my entire race, just kind of essentially was frozen in time, and next thing I know, I'm waking up to an elvish wizard, holding an orb containing one of the last great dragon souls in it, known as Zareth, and he managed to convince most, if not all, of my clan mates to more or less follow him to rebuild this great dragon army of the past, and some of us didn't want to go back to that way, so he made an example of me and tortured me and killed my wife and children. And now I've sworn vengeance upon him, and I swear to kill him and all of my dragonborn brethren that have decided to forsake me.
I nod and be like, so, what was I gonna say? I don't remember. If the knowledge of the ancients isn't accurate, it's been about 1,000 cycles of the sun since your people once ruled these lands. I'm pleased to know that not all of you wish to return to the old ways.
I will state for the record that approximately 95% of them wanted to return to ruling, essentially. So I am a rare few.
Unsurprising, considering the nature of the dragons
Yes.
and the dragonborn.
I no longer wish to speak on the subject.
As you wish it. And then I nod my head.
While this is going on, I'm walking around, fixated by, just by Belanoth in general. He's a creature I don't think I've ever seen before.
No.
Yeah.
Especially the color, I forget, was it white
He is
or black?
adorned with silver and gold scales.
Silver and gold.
Silver and gold.
There's a reasoning for that too, actually.
Yeah, and I after you guys finish talking, I ask, do these scales serve a purpose, or are they just to make you look pretty?
I take such as somewhat of an insult, because he just essentially well, as you'd imagine.
Insulted the shit
Yeah.
out of you.
Well, I say it like I would say to like a wolf, seeing a wolf's teeth, like as a ranger, I'm trying to look at the animal and see why it's effective. So I don't mean to be curt, really. And when I say it, my posture is that of respect.
He just gets up and walks away. He's so offended he gets up and walks away.
Nope.
And you can handle it.
He's done with this. Congratulations, Broc. You've just...
Well, now we gotta get a new
I ran him out of the party. Biscuits and gravy, guys.
So while he's off, Nate, what kind of animals are in or around this? I mean, obviously we described it before, but for the purpose of what my druid can do, can I just basically pick at random from things that make sense on
Yeah, you've been continuing by this like third day here. You guys are well into the plains now. You've kind of gotten out of the trees and the forested areas, and kind of like the half and half. You guys are running through the hills now.
Because my character's been around a while, so I imagine I've seen most of these creatures that I could possibly shift into.
Yeah, I'll stop you if I think it would be crazy, but like I said, you're where you're from is kind of like the cusp of like mountains, plains, deserts, and a forest. Like I say, even like a big river. So you probably have seen just about all the shit.
Oh, fucking work shit. Sorry about that, guys. I'm probably gonna be pulled away again in a little bit, depending on when phone call comes in. So where do we leave off? You were asking.
He was asking
You
about your skills.
were so mad you.
Yeah,
walked away.
clearly I was pissed. I'm going to take it as such as an insult though, because I guess like I'm still not used to people not knowing that my race existed, I suppose. So I'm just kind of still shocked and in awe that most people don't know about the Dragonborn. I'm going to tell them, or I'm going to tell him, my skills in particular shield me in combat, although most show a symbol of ancestry, and then go back to staring into the fire.
Well, I'm excited to see how these skills help you in combat.
You may yet get the chance, elf.
Yeah.
Is it pretty late at night here then, or?
No,
That's
this
the
is kind of
coming.
like middle of day 3,
Okay.
but night is coming.
Okay.
So, anything else for today? How about else? You guys camp up?
How big is this piece of shit?
30
That's what I
curates.
have. I didn't even think of that.
So, as you guys make camp this night, to the northeast, you can actually see a glow in the distance. In the direction you've been heading.
Is it the glow of a city? Is it a glow of a fire?
Yeah.
That seems to be.
Big
Is
glow,
that
little
just the
glow.
direction of the capital, isn't it?
Yes.
Is it like the
Yeah.
glow of many torches, or is it like the capital on fire kind of glow?
Would you know the difference?
Potentially. Is it big or small?
You don't. It's just like, this is like that moment when you'll be like driving through the country and like you're coming upon a city and you can like see the clouds are like a purplish hue. You can't actually see anything else, but like there's like from this distance you can see something lit in the distance.
I will inform everyone that is the direction of the capital, if that is the way we're going.
That is the way we're going.
Must be the city, I say, and keep walking.
Would we be able to make it there tonight? Is it possibly a better idea to camp if we don't want to
Well, I mean, you guys were told 4 days journey. This would be night 3.
Yeah.
So potentially, but you don't really know how far it is. And depending on how, you guys don't know how bright the city is either. I mean, this is by the standards of like in your guys' heads, I guess this would probably be, if you can see light, you must be pretty close.
I say just press on then. If we're pretty close, we might as well get to an inn and, take advantage of that.
Well,
Yeah.
judging on position of the sun and the moon and the stars, I agree.
I'm
Thank
going to make, or I'm going to question. I'm not even gonna try and pronounce her name. If you don't even know how to pronounce her name, I'm not gonna even try.
He says in
And
roleplay.
roleplay.
I'm not even gonna try and pronounce your name.
Point to him, say, "You elf, you've traveled these lands many, many times, have you not?" About
have.
how far are we from the capital?
I would venture to say we could reach it.
Hold on.
I actually have no idea.
Devin, you did have a skill
I-
actually, so you can like tell stuff like that, right?
maybe.
I thought that
I
was...
tend to stay away from civilization. I have the nature skill. I could.
No, I thought it was an Outlander thing.
Yes, actually, it's.
Yeah, you know that stuff. No, do you know, Devin, that this is actually like, this is something these guys have never seen. The city is actually a great distance still. It is that big of a place and that power, that mighty, that it casts a glow even this far away.
Yeah. What the hell is it? Oh,
You'd venture to...
Wanderer is what I have as the background.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah. Would I guess inform the party that it may seem close, but we still have another day's worth of travel to get to it. The city is as vast as the forest, I guess is how I would equate that. And I say that part in Elvish because I don't really have the words for it in common.
Well, I guess we'll set up camp then.
To all of you, that sounds like sheer madness, but you trust your lovely druid, who's friendly as fuck.
Super
As
formal.
soon as
I don't know about friends.
as soon as or like as long as you keep your or as soon as you outlive your usefulness. See, but as it stands right now, saves me a long night's journey. So I'm going to once again start fire, stare into it. It's going to. You guys are going to notice a trend, by the way, with this. Reasons.
I say let's all remain friendly as I toss you some firewood.
Need firewood? I'm a fucking dragon.
You gotta burn something.
Burn the forest down. It's got.
Nate just lays on his back. Just
Yeah.
fire breath all night.
We're in the middle of a plains. You can't light the forest on fire from the
You'd be
plains.
surprised.
I guess as night goes to go on, I will say to Ogildeer that it is time to hunt and I'm gonna shapeshift into a wolf.
Oh yeah, here we go.
Broc's so jacked.
First you
And
kill
then
the wolf, now you get to be friends with one.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You know, I killed him.
And a lizard.
Finally, a competent animal.
And then I will head off in the direction of food.
And I follow as quickly as I can.
I would like you to know that also because of my background trait, basically guaranteed that any hunt I go on is successful as long as there is sufficient game in the area. So suck on that, Nate.
No, I know. That's fine.
Sorry.
Is
That
this
was
an
awesome.
activity we roll for? Like
Don't
roll
have to.
hunting, roll.
I
to see
think
how
normally you
successful
would
it is?
have to, but because of my background trait, I don't
Yeah, given
do that.
given his situation. You guys. Dun, 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 dun. Ba-dum-bum.
2 wood elves in the forest. Got to come up with something good.
We're in a plains.
Plains?
Yeah.
Even better, because I have well, you don't know that.
You guys find just it's a deer.
Oh, dear.
Just a deer. It's a nice deer though. Not quite enough of a deer, Broc, to make you literally lose your shit, but it's a nice deer. You'd write home about it, like.
The day I hunted a deer successfully, it was large.
And in charge.
No longer in
All
charge.
right, I'm you're only 5 foot tall, right? So I'll be the one to
I'm a wolf right
carry it. Oh yeah, okay. Oh, you're just gonna expect me to carry it then? Damn.
I can drag it back.
Or
By the
devour
way.
it.
Or you could turn into a horse and
I can
Yeah.
turn
Drag
to
it
a lot of
over.
things.
oh. That's good shit.
No, I probably after killing it, I will immediately start eating some of it. as a wolf. And then kind of look at you, Ogledeer, and then
Like,
go
ain't
back
you,
to eating it.
ain't you gonna eat some of this? Come on,
Come
bro.
and get it.
I want in. I want
You're not
food.
there.
What? Oh, duh.
It's right where we killed it. That's
Yeah.
at
I'm
least for now.
familiar with the way a wolf would be eating it. So I'm just gonna let him eat a little bit, and then I'm just gonna take it from him and throw it over my shoulder and say, "We're gonna cook this so it tastes good."
You're gonna throw a whole deer over your shoulder?
Maybe
Partially eaten. Probably still there yet.
it's smallish, a little.
You got the deer out and like you throw all the entrails to Devin, who just loves it.
Just
There we
start
go.
devouring the
Takes me like 50 pounds, and it's just a deer. It's not a buck, right?
Mhm.
So
I always talk
fun.
about. They always say you should just never do that in the hunter safety videos, so it must be doable. You know,
yeah,
Not recommended, but you're an
Something
elf.
like,
I mean,
some
elf,
idiot
that's
got
not
shot
bad.
in the head doing it, so you know it could be done.
You
like,
alright?
You startled.
I'm like 6'4", 180 pounds. I can carry a little 100-pound deer.
Alright. I believe it.
I shall finish my entrails and follow you back.
Okay.
Magnificent. Otherwise, the evening is uneventful.
Cool.
Morning comes. Party rolls on.
Could I have cooked the deer into little bits of jerky and put it into bags for all of our people to carry with them for lunch?
It'll hold till like midday today, but it's not actually like jerky. It's not quite just like then I throw that shit on the fire and make some jerky.
Broc, I'm gonna eat it all anyway.
Yeah.
I know,
this
well,
is true.
I'm specifically trying to be friendly to our new Dragonborn friend who's a little crass at the moment towards me.
It's not just you, it's elves in general. As you.
Well, this elf just made you lunch, bitch.
As we roll back into the camp with a deer.
Dinner's served, motherfucker.
Next day follows the same trend you guys have been having. It is a pleasant walk as you come upon the biggest fucking city you have ever seen in your
Size
life.
comparison to Gadriel.
Not quite twice over, but
So
big.
what you're saying is I'm
big.
gonna have to zoom in twice as hard to actually read the map.
I have not made a map.
Oh
for
goody.
this.
That would be
Wow.
a huge fucking map.
Mhm.
Jesus.
Mhm.
Everything after work?
Because they don't really know what we're doing here. As we approach the city, I will address Lambert and say, "What is our business here?"
What was it? We were given a lead that Zelenoria. You would know that name drop, right?
If you describe the person, I would know
The
them, but not the
wizard.
name.
Okay, the wizard in control of the Dragonborns here. The lead has us going to the capital, so we're probably just gonna end up asking questions in there. About a location of some doings.
Would the dragon in our party not already know this information? I ask. What need have we to stop the capital?
It would be farther north, is your belief, and this is to get farther north. You go through the capital.
Okay.
That's what you're trying to do here, Devin. You're going. Face your fears.
I sigh. And,
Nothing wrong with little city action, and I give him a big pat on the back, not knowing my own strength,
Knocking him out cold.
and I continue to walk on.
as I stumble forward, I will.
Nate, you're bundling up. You gotta represent that T-shirt.
Dude, I am colder than shit.
It's still Christmas at your house.
Yeah,
it looks
clearly.
Like, so yeah.
Never. Christmas never ends here.